I didn't quite get it. Let me say it again, I'm here to stay.
Everybody wants to win the championship, but I think our togetherness, cohesiveness is going to be important in the long run.
I want something that I've got to work for and something that means something to win it.
Don't pace yourself right now. We got plenty of subs if you need to get a blow, but we got to practice playing with pace.
Chris Fisher, the new play-by-play television voice for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Congratulations. Glad you're here. Glad you got the gig.
I can't wait to get this going. Thank you guys so much. It's been fun.
I mean, it's fun seeing all familiar faces. Not the media, obviously. Not you guys. I'm talking about my teammates.
Same series. Back to me, smile. Been back just 3. Keep turning just a little bit right there, probably. Yep.
This is the most organized media day I have been to, most definitely. So, you know, it's great. You know, just banging everything out, and you know, the vibe is, you know, so uplifting here. You know, and especially to have, you know, a team like this in the organization. You know, I'm really excited.
Yeah. How's that look? Is it the awkward gap? Did you get that?
We'll start up in 2 seconds.
Awkward gap?
Oh, it's fantastic.
We're not really friends, but we're acquaintances.
Oh,
Hey, greetings and salutations. Greetings.
This is where you can be yourself, you can be silly, you can be serious, you can just have fun and enjoy this part of it, because tomorrow is when the seriousness and the tough stuff kicks in, the actual practice. But this stuff right here is fun right here, man. Just come out here and just do some photos, do some interviews, and just enjoy yourself.
And there. Okay, one more time. And go ahead. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. There it is.
All of us are back together again. Everyone's excited. Everyone's ready. We're ready to get this thing rolling, get the ball rolling. We're ready to get back on the court and just overall have fun again.
You know, like in the movies where they like try to like sneak through the lasers, it kind of felt like that.
Like ninja style?
Yeah, but I'm not a good ninja. I'd have been caught.
Everyone's just excited. You know, even the weeks before this day, you know, everyone's just been excited to go.
Oh, the vibe has been amazing. You know, even just be here and get, you know, I had to make sure I get here a little early so I can get, you know, some time with the guys and coaches, staff, and get acclimated. So, you know, it's been great. You know, guys are just, you know, building on top of chemistry.
Perfect. Let's do that one more time.
Get closer, get closer.
You want to see the OKC or no? Not really?
Okay, move back a little bit more. All right, Gimbals, go ahead, get in there, get in there. Go ahead, go get him.
It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm a vet on the team, so I'm only 6 years, but it's great nonetheless. A lot of new faces. It's like a new kid at school. I think they're doing very well. Just gotta show them the ropes. You know how they're thunder away a little bit, and we're fine.
We're excited about this process, and we're excited to be challenged.
Just go out there and work hard. Put you all into it.
It's going to be fun, because if you enjoy what you love what you do, then it should be fun, and that's how it should. It shouldn't be like a stressful time of the year. It should be like, man, I'm thankful to go to work, to have a job, and have fun and do it.
We're really excited. I'm most excited for an opportunity and a chance to win. I don't want nothing given. I want something that I've got to work for and something that means something to win it.
I mean, it's quite simple. You know, I mean, the organisation, they're very consistent and they always live by their core values. So the player comes in, they notice immediately, even just on day one, they'll notice immediately that, you know, how stuff runs.
You know, I think it's going to be a great process, because, you know, all the guys are just, you know, they have a feel for the game. I feel like they have an IQ, and, you know, I haven't, you know, in my time, you know, there hasn't really been too many complete teams like, you know, it is now. So I think, you know, it's going to be, you know, it should be a smooth process, but you really never know. You know, it might take a little more time, might not, but, you know, I think at the end of the day, you know, when it does click, you know, it's going to be a special thing here in Oklahoma City.
In terms of training camp, and the way we play, it's pretty easy. You just basically try and make them make as many mistakes as they can, you know, just so they don't, you know, if they're kind of cruising, that's a problem. You know, I mean, it's more like we need to make the mistakes here so it doesn't translate to the court, you know.
Stay locked in and focus. I think it's hard to focus a lot, especially it's a lot of information coming at you at once during training camp, a lot of new things that you may have not known before, either you coming from college or a different team. It's to be able to just focus, understand what your role is, how you can help the team, and not figure out how you can, do your own thing, but how you can help the team.
Just be ready, honestly. Stay focused. Don't lose focus on your goal and your task. I think just be ready to give into something bigger than you.
Pretty much be where your feet are. Be in the moment. Don't look forward to training camp ending. Just be there every day, working hard as you can, learning and getting better for the team.
Specific goals in the next 3 weeks would, most definitely be to, have that camaraderie there. Just have the guys, all come together like we have all summer. And, just continue to build on that, through the early parts of the season because, it is 82 games. And, from these first few weeks, we have to be as strong as we can, as a team right now.
Take one day at a time. I think it's important. Obviously, everybody wants to win a championship, but I think our togetherness, cohesiveness is going to be important in the long run. As you can see in the playoffs, that's when you very much need it the most. And before we even get there, we're going to take one day at a time and make sure that we have that together first.
When you come to the season, our practices are so spread out because we know we're traveling, we have back-to-backs. So this training camp, is going to get us all together, get us all on the same page, really try to find what our identity is coming up to the season, and just pretty much put us all together for some real practices before the season really start and it be all spread out.
We're going to need that at the highs and the lows. We're going to know how to deal with success as well as deal with a losing streak. That comes with it. I just think as much as we can develop relationships off the basketball court, it's going to only help us on the court.
A big part of that returning core made his announcement in a big way this summer.
It was fun. It was a really fun night to have not only my teammates, the front office, the whole organization be a part of it. I thought it was great to have the community be a part of it as well.
Just having that party for him was a great overall experience and a good way to be able to let the people here, the city, the world know that, people's coming back.
I only love my dad and my mom, I'm sorry. I even got it tatted on me. Make sure that once I eat,
We're all just having a good time, all had a good time, and then make the announcement, and it was up from there.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Well, as you see, we got a surprise guest come in just in case, if y'all ain't noticed already. I want you guys to give him a real Oklahoma City welcome. You know what I'm saying? He's been here for a year, but, Oklahoma!
If y'all didn't quite get it, let me say it again, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. I think what me and this dude right here can accomplish, we can bring it home.
Ultimately, I feel right at home here, and that's what I wanted, to really highlight is that not only I love being a part of this team, I love being a part of this community. So it was a very special night, and I will for always remember it.
It's an opportunity for us to, really scrimmage. These guys have had a hard training camp. They've worked hard. The first 5 or 6 days has been really good. So we'll see where they're at physically.
I think it's always good for the fans, to see us, how we work. We're gonna get after it. Just got to compete out there, try to get better. But let the fans see how we work this week and how good we are.
And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside Chesapeake Arena. It is U.S. Cellular Training Camp. It continues for the Thunder's blue-white scrimmage that's going to take place this afternoon.
Oh, I'm super excited. I can't wait. Can't wait for preseason to start.
We've been here since the inaugural season. We remember everyone was celebrated like it was a championship win.
It's been a long summer. I'm ready for basketball.
Can't wait to see how the new team does.
They have always played with heart, and that's the best thing about our team.
First, you get on the other side of the guy. Jeremy's going to steal the tip. Jeremy's going to steal the tip. Unless Dennis tries to block him out. Yep.
You know, everything is just clicking as far as just getting along with the teammates and just developing that team chemistry and just trying to, you know, work through little things.
If there's a made basket, let's get out and run. Don't pace yourself right now. We got plenty of stuff if you need to get a blow, but we got to practice playing with pace.
I think we just got to push the pace.
Push the ball, right?
Ready to miss, we just go.
Go. Drags, whatever you got to want. The other thing, too, is listen, on some of those made baskets, I try to get in drags with Steve and talk to him about that.
That's what, you know, coach tried to get at me about, you know, just moving the ball, push it, you know, see the open guy, and I think we did a great job today.
We're trying to play with pace and trying to get up and down and making sure that we defend and don't give up easy twos.
Run, run, run. No uncontested threes, no uncontested shots. So just run and play defense.
Let's just make sure we keep the pace going, okay? We're doing a really, really good job protecting the paint and scrambling out, using our length right now, all right? Let's close up the court the right way right now.
I thought it was a good start. You know, all the work that we put in throughout training camp, coming out here and being able to really get up and down for almost a real game and have that type of real game speed, whether it was off misses, off makes, talking on defense, moving our feet, guarding our yard, guarding our man, and help side defense.
All right, everybody good? Come on, let's go. Close at the corner now. Close at the corner, all right? Here we go. Here we go. Good job.
You want to be able to give all these guys opportunities to compete and play, and then you want to be able to look at guys competing and playing with different guys just to kind of go from there.
I think overall we did a great job. I think first quarter was really impressive. You know, we're so long, can use our hands and arms. I think with Steve-O under the paint, under the rim, I think it's tough to score against us, and I think we showed it today, and but we still got to keep on it, working on it.
I thought it was some good, some bad. It's about what you expect and what you want to get out of open scrimmage. I think the main thing was just, you know, getting some real game-like play in for us. It was a good, you know, simulation for what we need to build on.
I feel very comfortable right now, you know, playing with Paul George and Steven Adams, with all these guys, and yeah, and it's just the beginning. I'm looking forward for the season.
Going out there, playing against each other in front of the fans. I mean, for me, for my first time stepping out on the arena, so it was a great time for sure. Russell's leading those guys and trying to help those guys because we all need each other to improve. You know, it's, you know, if the white team is in a situation where they're not being pushed and challenged, it's not good for them. We want to be able to have an environment in a place where guys are competing at a really, really significantly high level, because that's the greatest opportunity to get better.
While wins and losses don't matter in preseason, the experience you gain certainly does. With the Pistons in town to kick off the exhibition slate, the Thunder was able to put some of the elements they've been practicing into play.
You know, this is Detroit's first game like it is ours, so we don't really have a lot of film. As the game's going on, we'll have to make some adjustments because some of it, what they may be running, may be new. But really, more than anything else, it's about, okay, are we executing the things that we talked about needing to execute during the course of training camp?
It's been friendly fire throughout training camp over the last 9 to 10 days. And tonight, we finally get to see them go up against a little different competition. The Detroit Pistons here tonight on opening night of the preseason.
It's a chance for you to test what you've been doing in two-a-day practices, so the players are raring to go.
Back of a pick by Patterson, hooking left wing to Wawakabra, wide open for three left wing, cha-ching, a Thunder money ball.
Another turnover. NERLENS NOEL doing a great job on the defensive end. DIALLO's going to finish it off with the finger roll at the rim.
There you go, young fella. Just keep playing through it.
Thought we had really, really good pace and tempo, good ball movement. I thought we defended pretty well.
Abrinas to catch fire three. Right down the middle for Alex Abrinas. Welcome to the season. His first shot right down the middle.
We've been going hard all training camp, you know, with that unit, those guys out there, you know, so, you know, we just want to battle, want to play hard, want to play to, you know, Thunder identity, and, you know, just try to win games.
I think the chemistry is great so far, but I think we can take it to the next level, like I said.
What does that next level look like?
I mean, how many assists we had today? 6? I mean, 10, 15, I don't know. Sky's the limit there.
The Morning Animals.
Oh, without further ado, he is the new television voice for your Oklahoma City Thunder. His name is Chris Fisher. Why don't you help maybe fill in the blanks? Where are you from? What have you been doing with your life?
I guess from a broadcast standpoint, I have been in Southern California for the last 8 years doing a variety of things, but primarily being the broadcaster for USC men's basketball and doing some football stuff, and also being a broadcaster for Pac-12 Network and Fox Sports, Time Warner Sports on TV and all that kind of stuff. So been around hoops here for almost the last decade, and ready to kind of take that next professional step. And here in Oklahoma City, and the organization was kind enough to give me that chance, and here I am. I mean, it's a big change from LA to coming out here, but I could not be more thrilled to be a part of this organization. If there's one thing that I hope to bring every night to the fans, it's enthusiasm and joy in what I'm doing, and I hope that can translate to them so that they are in a position to enjoy it as much as I am. First TV game of the year for us, Mike, and we'd like to welcome all of our viewers across Fox Sports Oklahoma.
Chris Fisher, the new play-by-play television voice for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Congratulations. Glad you're here. Glad you got the gig.
I can't wait to get this going. Thank you guys so much. It's been fun. Despite some injuries forcing a couple players to miss the scrimmage, the fans got their first chance to see some of the new members of this team and how they will integrate with current players. Perhaps the combo that stood out the most, Dennis Schroeder and Steven Adams.
Dennis, how long do you think it takes to get that chemistry in the pick and roll with a big?
I think with Steven Adams, I got it already.
How many times have we seen that? The pick and roll as Schroeder found Steven Adams, who throws it down for the alley-oop. Another pick and roll, and Adams got to the rim in a two-handed flush.
It's not just like just doing it, but it's more like talking about what you like, what you don't like, where this guy, where he's looking. And if you're trying to understand their body language in terms of them coming off the screens, how they're setting up, then yeah, I mean, it helps out both sides. You know what I mean? Especially with like the passes. You ask me what type of passes I like.
Steven is first, the strongest guy I think I ever met in basketball. That's the first thing. How he stick the screen, he's not lazy with it. Like, he just try to screen my man so I can get open. And I think that's unselfish, you know, when he gets my man. A lot of big men don't try to, you know, screen, just try to get there, just roll out, you know, try to get open. But he's unselfish, screening, and then roll. And I think that's like the biggest difference.
It was great watching those two guys communicate together, and they'll communicate and develop a bond and a relationship. But the biggest thing is starts with the communication.
I was just talking to Billy and Mo, and they said, you know, we made the pick and roll, made it look easy. And think how he screened the ball and how open I am, and then how I can share, you know, the ball with my teammates and with him. I think it's a big change. He's making a big difference, and we gonna continue to work on it. But I think we're getting to the right direction.
This is our only professional team, really, and I think it's great for the state because the whole state's behind them, and we all love them.
love the atmosphere at the BOK Center, so it's really close for us. It's our kids' first time to come to the BOK Center, and so we want to experience that as a family.
Well, there's a lot of people here, and everyone seems really excited because I'm really excited. This is my second game to come see the Thunder live.
Well, this is our third year to come here, and it's very nice. We live about an hour from here to be able to come and watch the Thunder, and we really watch them all year. We're excited to be here today.
In the first two games, we're playing against two different styles. You know, this is going to be a different style today that we're going to go against. So I think that's a positive, that we're going to see something different.
I like watching when they go and do slam dunks, and then they're super hyped up and they start jumping around. It's awesome.
We talked at halftime because we closed out the half. I think we were up by 7, and we needed to come out and play well. And we needed to come out of the locker room with energy and a focus, and I thought those guys did that.
We got a lot of turnovers. We got a lot of transition plays, and it turned out for some easy offense for us.
Today we came with a mindset of we just trying to compete and try to get out there on both sides of the court, and that was the game plan. And we try to go out there and follow it as best as possible. Just playing aggressive, ball movement, and we was getting up and down. We had good pace. We've been getting better and better each and every game. I mean, so with the season and all the injuries we have when guys come back, I just want to see how we're going to look as when we're full and ready to go. So I think we're getting better each and every game, and it's just going to keep happening like that.
Next time on Thunder Insider. The Thunder's 2018-19 season begins with opening night versus Golden State from Oracle Arena.